Hello and thanks for joining us. A local Republican House leader says she won't be back for another legislative session.
Representative Joyce Peppin has announced she is resigning from the legislature effective July 2nd. Peppin represents Rogers, Maple Grove, and Dayton, and for the last 4 years she's held the second most powerful leadership position as House Majority Leader. She is serving her 7th term in office. Although Peppin filed for re-election last Tuesday on the first day possible, she said it's time to step back from public service and return to employment in the private sector. In a news release, Peppin said, quote, "Serving in the legislature was not meant to be a full-time career, but rather a temporary public service, and I know there are many smart leaders with new ideas, goals, and skills that will step forward to serve." Peppin has accepted a job as general counsel for the Minnesota Rural Electric Association in Maple Grove. Peppin points to securing emergency funding after the Rogers tornado, helping to pass legislation for the Maple Grove Hospital, and getting a new interchange on I-94 as some of her biggest accomplishments. And when we talked to her after the session ended, Peppin said the Brockton Lane interchange is long overdue.
It's the longest stretch of freeway in the metro area that doesn't have a point to exit and enter. It's about 6 miles, and so for safety concerns and for just traffic congestion and things like that, it's just needed. The growth in the area has been so strong that that's been needed for a long time, so just absolutely thrilled that we were able to pass it.
$13 million for the Brockton Lane interchange is in the bonding bill, which the governor signed today. Peppin also points to an agreement to stabilize pension plans for public workers, including teachers, and she was part of a push to broaden the sexual harassment standard that passed the House but stalled in the Senate. She says the current standard is so strict, sexual harassment cases rarely move forward.
One of the things personally that I worked on is a change to the sexual harassment law. Passed in the House overwhelmingly, 122 to 4. The governor supported it, so we got to get the Minnesota Senate on board next year and hopefully keep working forward with that.
But the deadline for a new candidate to file for the office is June 5th.